Hello, I'm Donna Bush with your CIGTV News Update. A community meeting is held to address the issue of stray dogs in one Georgetown neighborhood. Temporary Minister for Agriculture, Department of Agricultural officials, and RCIPS officers met with an estimated 30-plus residents living in the Georgetown North community to provide important updates on concerns surrounding a pack of stray dogs attacking people and other animals. Head of the DOA, Adrian Estwick, confirmed that 7 of the stray dogs had been successfully captured by the Animal Welfare and Control Unit. Now, attendees were given brochures entitled Responsible Dog Ownership, which will be distributed in the community and placed in various business establishments. Meantime, members from the RCIPS and DOA will be undertaking joint community operations and using the radio and other media to inform and educate the public. If any member of the public encounters packs of wild dogs, they can call the DOA Agricultural Animal Control Unit on 947-3090 or email agriculture@gov.ky. Reports of dog attacks or dogs dangerously out of control can be made to the RCIPS by calling 911 or district police stations. Well, the Cayman Islands National Weather Service has recognized 3 of its top employees. Mr. Gilbert Miller is the 2018 Employee of the Year, a meteorologist for the Cayman Islands National Weather Service. He's also the lead meteorologist in charge of maritime matters. The department also recognized Mr. Kurt Douglas as Technical Engineer of the Year, in part due to the development of the Weather app, and Mr. David Thompson as Weather Observer of the Year for his contributions in assisting with establishing and managing the National Weather Service's Facebook page.
This award is reflective of consistently high performance, and I commend Mr. Gilbert Miller for attaining this outstanding achievement. The success of our department is largely dependent on having strong and capable staff members, and Gilbert's contribution to the team is greatly appreciated.
The 3 employees were recognized at a staff appreciation function held recently. Well, a new group of inductees have been named to the Scuba Diving Hall of Fame for 2019. The 4 are industry pioneers and lifelong divers who are being recognized for their achievements and contributions to the underwater sport. Hussein Sendi Rashid from the Republic of Maldives is known as the godfather of the Maldivian diving industry. He's the first PADI instructor trainer in the Republic of Maldives and has since become a key figure in the region's developing regulations surrounding marine health and diving tourism. Jonathan Bird from the United States is an Emmy Award-winning underwater cinematographer and producer. He is JB, as he's called, is best known as the founder of Oceanic Research Group, a nonprofit environmental organization focused on educating people on the conservation of the world's oceans. Lee Selesky, also from the U.S., is a pioneer in manufacturing dive retail products. Selesky started his career in his garage building 6-pound lead weight molds, which successfully evolved into Sea Pearls, the first company to introduce die cast and vinyl coated weights into the industry. Now, Dr. Abel Mohamed Tahir of Egypt, the last of the 4 inductees, is considered to be one of the top world experts in hyperbaric medicine. Dr. Tahir is best known for establishing the most sophisticated diving medical facility in the Red Sea, which continues to provide a foundation for safety for the expanding dive industry in the region and beyond. On October 4th, later this year, the new ISDHF members will be officially inducted into the 2019 Hall of Fame during an awards ceremony and dinner being held right here in the Cayman Islands. You can find out more information on the inductees at inductees.isdhf.com. Please go online to inductees again, isdhf.com, to learn more about them. And that ends today's news update here on CIGTV. If you missed it, you can find all the details online on our YouTube channel as well as our Facebook page. I'm Donna Bush, as always, wishing you a safe and, of course, a wonderful night. I invite you to join me back here again tomorrow. Until then, though, bye-bye for now.
The Esterly-Tibbetts Highway 3-lane roundabout is ready for drivers. It's time to make sure you know how to use it. First, know which exit you need to take. Pay attention to lane arrows and signs. Make sure you use your signal to change lanes or exit the roundabout. To turn left, you always approach in the left-hand lane and indicate left. To drive straight ahead, you need to be looking out for signs and road markings indicating which lane to use. Get in one of the lanes marked with a straight-through arrow. If turning right, you must use the right-hand lane and indicate accordingly. To use the roundabout safely, remember these 3 tips. Know your exit, pick your lane, and signal to make your turn.
Did you know your mailing address details on your land register must be up to date in order to receive notices on new development which may impact you? Visit Lands and Survey Department to check your mailing address is correct. Did you know that walls, fences located along the road require planning permission no matter the height? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required. Did you know that fences and walls within the high water setback require planning permission no matter the height? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required. Did you know that a trellis structure requires planning permission? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required. Did you know that a deck more than 6 inches above finished grade requires planning permission? Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required? Did you know that planning permission is required for a sign? Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required?
Boating, fishing, and water sports in the Cayman Islands are great, but keep a cool head. Here are 7 tips for fun and safe sea outings. Number 1. Use a checklist to plan your outing. Check the weather forecast, make a float plan, and share it with someone who is remaining on land, stating where you're going, with whom, and when you're expected to return. Visit your nearest marine supply store to get your safety gear. This includes signaling mirrors, whistles, and a flare kit. It's also very important to have onboard flotation devices and life vests for each person. There are different types of vests. Some are for water sport activities such as snorkeling, and others are for going on offshore boating or on fishing trips. Number 2. These items can be lifesavers in case of an accident or bad weather. Number 3. Use a motor kill switch, especially if you're boating alone. In case of a leak or breakdown, always stay with the boat until help arrives. If you capsize, an emergency beacon or locator device can send a distress signal to inform the authorities of your location. Larger flares will indicate distress to a boat, airplane, or search and rescue officials. Number 4. In addition to sunscreen, food, and beverages, it would be smart to have a cell phone. Make sure your marine radio works. Cayman boaters use Channel 16 to communicate. Number 5. Also, don't forget your anchor and sufficient rope. Number 6. Boat operators should be familiar with the local waters and reefs, as well as the capabilities and functions of the vessels they are using. Always obey the rules of the sea and the marine environment, and have courtesy for others. Number 7. Alcohol and salt water do not mix, especially if you're the captain. Some useful contact numbers are 911. The RCIPS Marine Base is 649-7710, and the Port Authority is 949-2055. Smooth sailing, all!